Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Ellen and I'm from Melbourne, Australia. Today I'm going to talk about my Shahadah, that moment where I became a Muslim. It did start with a dream, which I don't really talk about because I don't like to sound crazy, um, but I'm just gonna go for it and share what happened, my experience, to understand that full moment that I came to that point where I said, yes, I'm going to become a Muslim. So in my dream, my husband and I were like in an Airbnb. It was on fire, and I was like freaking out. I was like, "Oh, the house is on fire, and we've got to check out at 10 o'clock. I've got to get the house ready." um, and my husband was very calm in the dream. This house is on fire, and he says, "Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to go. I've got to go to work." I was like, "What do you mean? The house is on fire?" And he left, and the left me in this house, this burning fire, and it became real to me that this was not just a fire. This was hell. This was the devil and the flames of hell. And he left with this sense of there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do for you. And at that moment, I had so much fear, and then I realized and what was sort of happening, and I started to say, I seek refuge in Allah, I seek refuge in Allah, I seek refuge in Allah. I would have used God because I didn't use the word Allah before. So I seek refuge in God, I seek refuge in God, you can't touch me. And then I woke up. And at that point, you would think that I might have taken the hint, but no, I'm a bit stubborn. So I sort of kept that little dream to myself and just thought, it's just a dream. And we went then on a holiday, and we were in Egypt, and we were preparing to fly home. And my husband had a dream, and he said, "Look, I don't know if I should share this with you or not, but it wasn't a good dream. It was a bad dream, but I'm going to tell you what happened." So he had a dream that we were driving in a car, and I was the driver, and the car had an accident. We went off the bridge, and the car was now sinking in the water. The car was sinking down, 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 and I was panicked. I was, about to die. I was trapped. But my husband was not trapped. He floated off and away to the top. So he was saved, and I was left drowning in this car. So it wasn't really a pleasant dream again. So both times I was left. So at that point, I had already been researching Islam, and I think my heart was already there. It was just, my head was a little bit stubborn about that final step. But at that stage, I realized, okay, you're just being stubborn. you believe in Allah and you believe in the Quran. So just I really was ready. I really was ready. I just needed that extra nudge to just say, just do it. Stop, waiting for something else. There's nothing else to wait for. So I made the Shahadah, which Shahadah is the declaration. So it's saying, I believe in Allah and His Messenger, Prophet Muhammad. When I made the declaration, my husband was, telling me, oh, you'll probably cry, you can cry. It's okay to cry. No, it's okay. So I made the Shahada, and he's staring at me, waiting for me to cry. But no, I didn't cry because, again, maybe I'm a bit stubborn. So then I went to my room and I was getting dressed, and just these tears overcame me. I could not stop crying, uncontrollable cry. But the cry was like, it was really healing, and it was really nice tears. They were very therapeutic, and it wasn't an upset cry. It wasn't an angry cry. It was just a relieving cry. It felt really nice. And then I felt this huge bear hug. I could feel this protection. I could feel the hug of Allah just saying, I've got you. I've got you. And at that moment, I really felt that bond and that closeness instantly with Allah. I felt that protection. And alhamdulillah, there is nothing greater than knowing that you have this direct connection with Allah, and that Allah is protecting me. Alhamdulillah. I am so grateful to have been shown Islam and to be a Muslim. Um, so that is my story in regards to taking the actual declaration and becoming a Muslim. So there is no ceremony. You don't need um, anyone in any hierarchy. It's just between you and Allah. You have this direct rope with Allah. And that's another thing I love about Islam, is that no one comes in between. It's just you and Allah. It's up to you and your understanding and your interpretations of his books and from his messengers. You can listen and learn from other people, but it's what you resolve in your own heart as to what is the truth, and that connection, and that is that love of Allah that is there for everyone. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.